It is really important that I say this right now. It is really important to hear this right now. You must create like your life depends on it. You must stop playing small. You must begin to understand your gifts and no longer be afraid of them. And maybe you know exactly what your gifts are. Maybe you have a thread that you need to pull a little bit more to fully get a picture of what that is, but it is no longer the time to sit and wait. It is no longer the time to think something else is coming or that there will be a better day. The better day, fully and truly and wholly, is now. But the camera died, so I'm just going to get back into it. But there really is no better day. There is no better time. There is no better moment. 10 of Swords, it was reversed. I see the truth in this ending. Traditionally, the Ten of Swords is that person kind of laying on the bed, paralyzed. They have so many thoughts kind of going through their head. Swords is the mind, it's air. And so it's being paralyzed by all of these fears, and what if this happens, and then maybe that happens, and then perhaps this goes through, and maybe that goes through. And so perhaps anxiety is something that you've been dealing with a lot, and that's totally fair, totally valid. But um, you have to make a decision, you have to make a choice, you have to walk full hearted in a direction. And if you turn around and come off that path and onto another one, totally fine, but you cannot stay where you are. The more times that you run into what you don't want, that is just more information for the future to help yourself understand what it is that you do want. And you're at a point in your life now where you can very clearly see, if you continue on the path that you have been walking, the path that you walked this year so far, last year, the year before that, and the year before that, you can very clearly see where your life will end up, and it's not where you want it to be. And so this is the fork in the road where you have to decide, am I going to take the road less traveled or the road that is pretty paved? They've got skyscrapers on the side of it. There's a condo at the end. Like, you know where that path leads. You've seen it before. Plenty of people you know are on that path. But you also see the path ahead where it's like, okay, I might have to have a machete in my hand and I might have to hack it. And I'm going to have to make decisions that don't make sense to a lot of other people. Um, this is that, right? And you have to do things that you have never yet done to get somewhere that you have yet to go. And that sounds very colloquial, right? Like, very, what are you even saying? And with that, it doesn't mean you have to take drastic steps or changes. It just means you have to follow through with a plan. If you've never followed through with your plan before, now is the time to do it. If you've never even made a plan before, now is the time to do it. This is when you stop snoozing the alarm. This is where you stop eating out. This is where you stop negotiating with yourself. We do not negotiate with them. With those extra thoughts, those extra arguments in our head, we don't negotiate. We know the plan and we have to stick to it. This is that time. This is that time. 10 of Wands. I love and care for myself first. That's the affirmation. I love and care for myself first. So I see the truth in this ending directly into the 10 of Wands. That's fire, that's action, that's movement, right? So if you can see the truth in this ending, if you can be honest and say, this is the path that I need to get off of, I need to take another road, then on the other side, 10 of Wands, where the affirmation is, I love and I care for myself first, right? So you have to make those decisions that are going to honor yourself, honor your true desires, honor your true value, and honor the life that you actually do want to live in the place that you see yourself. um, and you have to move through that full hearted. You can no longer live and dwell in a place that you are not welcome anymore, right? Like, you're no longer welcome in the old life. And yes, it's you have a bed in the house, but it's starting to get uncomfortable. It's starting to feel cramped. There's more people moving in. It's not where you want to be anymore. And so you have to make a plan to get out, right? And you'll always have a bed there if you want it, but it's not the bed for you. So you have to pour into yourself more and more and more. And whether that just be one drop, one drop, one drop until eventually you do have a full cup, that's what needs to happen, because ultimately you have one life. You are the only person living it. And yes, obviously, we experience life through other people, and other people experience life through us as well. And we share experiences, we share laughs, we share um, moments of ourselves with people, but you are the only person who is with you 100% of the time. You are the only person who knows all of your desires, everything that you want. And it's time to really stop bouncing so much off of other people and to come to the conclusions within yourself, to know what paths that you want to take, where it is you want to go, where you want to end up, and to just start taking action on that rather than going to people with, I was thinking about going to film school. I was thinking about being a chef. What do you think about that? It doesn't matter what they think about going to film school or being a chef, because that's not their life. That's not their path. I was thinking about moving to Bali. I was thinking about being a yoga teacher. I was thinking about running a marathon. You have to put the plan together, and then you have to start taking action on that plan so that you can get where it is that you want to go, because those people may or may not cheer you on along the way. Those people may or may not be at your marathon. Those people may or may not help you. Those people may or may not even care, right? Because ultimately everybody has their own life and their own path that they're walking, and like, by God, if you have people around you who really do care and support and love you, that is so amazing. And yet they still have their own life to live. And so you can't determine your life based off of if you think, excuse me, based on if they think you should go to culinary school, if they think you should be a chef, if they think you should be a teacher, or any of the dreams that your heart desires, right? And so that's all I'm saying here. And I'm saying it with love. But at the end of the day, you have to decide what it is for you, who it is you're going to be, and what path you're going to walk. It is no longer time to wait. There's a breakthrough coming for you if you take the steps. And you might not see what the end of the road looks like. And that's okay. Think about Merida in Brave. She didn't know what the end of the road, the end of following the wisps would look like when she was in the forest. But there was three bright stars, and every time that she followed them, then another three would appear. She got to the third one, another one would appear, until finally it took her to the witch's cabin, or finally it took her to the end of the path, right? So you don't have to see all the way ahead. You just have to see a few steps in front of you. If you're in a car and you've got headlights on, maybe you can only see the 3 to 5 feet in front of you. You're on a winding mountain road, and that's okay. You can't see the end. The sun is not up yet. It's in the middle of the night. It's dark, but you can see the 3 to 5 feet in front of you with the headlights on. Long as you have those headlights on, long as you have the 3 to 5 feet in front of you, you're fine, because you know the more I move forward, the more the path will be revealed to me. And if there's something in the road, I will see it within 3 to 5 feet. I'll be able to stop, but and I'll be able to reverse. I'll be able to maneuver around it. But if you're just standing waiting for the sun to come up, you're in Alaska in the winter. The sun might never come up. Sun might never come up for 6 more months. But if you are moving steadily in the way that you should go, then it doesn't matter, because you have your headlights on. You have the plan in front of you. You have action. You have momentum. And speaking of momentum, it's just one foot in front of the other. It's one small piece of the plan. It's one small project. It's not stopping. It's learning to slow down and take a beat, take a breather, take a rest, but we're not stopping, right? And you know how many times you've started and stopped something. You know how many times you put it down before, and you know how heavy it feels to pick it back up, right? And so we're getting to a point, you're getting to a point, it is at a point now. This is critical, this is crucial, this is not a joke anymore. Not that it ever was a joke, but it was a little bit more, it's more time sensitive now. It's more time sensitive, it's more urgent than it's ever been, that you do not stop, you keep going, you pick up the torch and you carry it through the end, and you light it up. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I love you very much. This was meant to find you when it finds you. Um, red, blue, pink, purple, yellow, orange, gold. Right? So I love you very much. Just remember, pick a path, walk in that direction. The opposite of paralysis is literally movement. It's one twitch of the finger, one wiggle of the toe, plant the foot, walk the next one, walk the next one, walk the next one. Wherever you are, I love you and I'm so proud of you, and I will see you in the next video.